Oh, what's going on, guys? As you know, I'm the Filmmaker and I love movies, and welcome to my end of year conclusion video. In this video we're going to be doing, of course, a Q&A. We're going to be looking back on the year and what's happened. I always like to do these videos. I did it last year, and it's basically just to conclude the year. We're going to look back and just, you know, reflect on what's gone off over the year, because it's been a pretty good year for the channel. I mean, we've got now 428 subscribers, which is brilliant. I mean, we've gone up. It took me about 6 months to gain another 100 subscribers from when I hit 300 subscribers, which was around April time, which is great. We're growing really fast. We just need to get those views up a bit more and a bit more likes, because the view to subscriber ratio isn't great. But yeah, and I've made my 3 short films this year, which is crazy. We made Deadly Obsession. I just want to say thank you to everyone involved with that. We've got Toby Spate, who was also involved with Hyde. So good, such a good sport on set, and of course thank you, Jake, for helping out with Deadly Obsession. For shaping that film, because it would definitely have been very different without you. It might not have been as good. So I really appreciate your help there with I Spy Chapter 2. Thank you, Amin and Harry, Freddie, everyone involved with that film, Ted, Reggie, everyone who acted in the film, because, well, there wasn't much of a cameraman for that film. And Hyde, thank you, Abigail Atkinson and Abigail Brown for being in the movie. So good. Thank you, Abby, for bringing along your brother as well, Harry, who was great on set. We also got Matthew involved with the film as well, and thank you for everyone at La Trattoria for letting me film there. Probably because I work there, but you know, we got to film there as well, which is great. So make sure to watch Hyde, get those views up. Now let's get on with the Q&A. This is probably why you're all here. So let's get the Q&A up. That's why I got my glasses on, so I can read the questions. So some of the questions that I got sent in from different people are the same, so I'll just put those up, because I like to put up who sent them as a little shout out as well. So we're going with Ollie, my good friend, and he put, what film are you most looking forward to next year? Well, it will probably be, I've got a few films. We've got Tenet, the new Christopher Nolan movie, of course the new James Bond film, the new Spielberg movie. I mean, it's West Side Story, which I don't like. I didn't like the original film of that, but he's remaking it, so it's a Spielberg movie. Of course I'm going to watch it. I've actually got an anticipated list up here, which I'll put on the screen for you all. Yeah, so also Dune, done by Denis Villeneuve, Last Night in Soho, the new Edgar Wright movie. There's so many great directors coming up. The Gentleman, actually coming out New Year's Day from Guy Ritchie. That looks excellent. The French Dispatch by Wes Anderson. So they're all the anticipated movies, as you can see. Wonder Woman, that looks really great as well. Because there's no big films coming out in 2020, no like big, you know, notable Star Wars or Avengers movie, which feels a bit weird. So yeah, they're my most anticipated movies for 2020. Archie asks, when are you going to promote mine and Jake's project? Well, as soon as it's ready to be promoted. Archie and Jake are making a project together. I don't want to say too much about it, but it will be promoted on the channel as soon as it's ready, as soon as I know what it's about, and we can start promoting that. Archie also asks, is Ollie Stapley a nonce? I feel like if I tell the truth I'm going to get in trouble, so we'll leave it. Tom Hare asks, did you get any films for Christmas? Yes, I did. Now, I could show you them in this video, or I could show you them in my haul video, where my vlog / haul video, because that video is going to be where we go to Leeds, go to HMV, get some more films, show you what I got for Christmas, as well as going to HMV. But, Tom, I'm going to answer your question. Of course I'm going to answer your question, so I'm going to show you them now. I got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on Blu-ray, The Hateful Eight, another Tarantino film, The Wolf of Wall Street, one of my favourite Martin Scorsese films, for many reasons, I also got this really cool Italian Job 50th anniversary edition, special edition thing, and basically, yeah, this is the Italian Job on Blu-ray, and you get loads of stuff in a booklet, poster, loads of things. We'll go more in depth with this in the whole video. Tom also asks, what's it favourite French film, Winky Face? Thinking out what you're on about there, Tom, and yeah, my favourite French movie, I haven't seen many French movies, but a really good one that came out this year is called Climax. It's really good. Liam asks, can I have a shout out on vid? Liam.hcafc. That's not a question. Everything Movies and Toys asks, if a director and two actors linked up to make a movie, who would they be? That's not really a hard question actually, but I like it. It's creative and yeah, I like that question. Thank you for that, man. That is actually a really hard question. Give me a few minutes. I'd probably go with Steven Spielberg as the director, and the two actors would be Robert De Niro, my favourite actor of all time, and Leonardo DiCaprio, because Robert De Niro, those two actors haven't really worked with Spielberg before, so I'd love to see what Spielberg does with them, and those two actors haven't really worked together either, and they're, you know, phenomenal actors. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio's, I think, the best actor, the best new face, young actor, I guess you could say. I don't know how old he is, like 40 or something, but anyway, he's really good, especially in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Wolf of Wall Street. He's like the best actor, and Robert De Niro is my favourite. That's my answer. Amin asks, least favourite movie of the year. Well, I did technically answer that question in my video of the worst films of the year, and it was Domino. Again, Harry asks, most anticipated film of 2020. I already kind of answered that of Ollie's question, but thank you, Harry, for sending that question in. I really appreciate that. You know, Tenet. I know you'll be looking forward to the Marvel ones. Eternals looks interesting, and of course, Black Widow. Favourite Star Wars moment, again from Harry. A good question, thank you, Harry, for that. Now, Empire Strikes Back is my favourite Star Wars film, so it would have to be a moment from that movie. I could go with going through the asteroid field scene, or maybe the entire film. But to really answer your question, definitely the bit where it's a tie between when Han Solo gets frozen in carbonite and has that exchange between Princess Leia where she says, I love you, and he says, I know. I get chills every time I see that moment, and the music in that as well, and Chewie, or the bit where they take Han Solo away and they're trying to get him, the music with that as well, or the bit where Vader and Luke are having their battle, and then at the end it's revealed that Vader is Luke's father. Spoiler alert. And of course that's the most iconic thing out of that film, and most iconic thing in pop culture, so they're my choices. Again, Harry asks, thank you for all these questions, Harry. Favourite film of 2019 and why? Well, again, can I answer that question in my favourite films of the year list? It would be Midsommar or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh gosh, this is such a good film. And why? Because they're so good. I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I love films about Hollywood. I love Tarantino. I love the actors in the film. I love the soundtrack, the cinematography, the production design, making me feel like I'm in the 60s. Midsommar, why do I like that movie so much? Because it's so immersive and it's like an experience, and it takes its time and it doesn't do the thing you expect it to do, and it sticks with you, and it's haunting, and it's masterful. And Harry also asked favourite actress of all time. Well, as I said, Robert De Niro, one of my favourite actors of all time, as well as Tom Hanks. Favourite actress? I really like Emma Stone, but I also like Nicole Kidman. I really like Nicole Kidman, she's really great. Over on Twitter, we've got Nicholas, a really great supporter of the channel, so thanks there. I was going to call you Cinephile Nick then, but that was your other name. So Nicholas, he puts thoughts on Disney remakes and what are some underrated movies of 2019. So Disney remakes, I don't mind some of them. Aladdin was okay, but my problem with them is like The Lion King. And I know you enjoyed that film, Nicholas, but I didn't, because it just felt like a rehash of that movie. I feel like they just like took the original film, put it to make it look realistic, and that was it. And that added a rubbish song in. And that was it. Like, I didn't like that because there's nothing new there. It's soulless. It just feels like there's nothing there. You know, they take the shots from the original, they rob the dialogue from the original, and the new dialogue isn't good at all. I don't understand what Jon Favreau was doing. And underrated movies of 2019, definitely Climax, as I mentioned, with my favourite French film. It's a French film, it's on Netflix, go and watch it. Words cannot describe. You're gonna be haunted. You're gonna feel like you're on drugs. It's that good. It probably should have been in my top 10 list. I need to rewatch that film. Wes asks, is James Lee gay? Probably not. Adair asks, favourite movie of the year? Again, I've already answered this question. Midsummer, tied with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Thanks for the question, Adair. Jack Benner Movie Reviews asks, what are your most and least favourite films from A24? Very specific question there. Thanks for the question there, JB Movie Reviews. Well, if you don't know what A24 is, it's a movie production company. Pretty new, actually. I don't know when their first movie was, but anyway. Well, obviously my favourite movies from them are Hereditary and Midsummer. My least favourite one would probably be like a movie called Slice, I think it was called. It was a weird, pretty mediocre movie. Okay, so that was actually all the questions finished and done with. Thank you for everyone who sent in those questions. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support everyone's given me this year. Here's hoping for a really good 2020. I've got some interesting stuff planned, more vlogs, because I really enjoy doing them. I'm actually going to America next year, so I might do vlogs for them. But yeah, we're going to like Disney World and Universal, all them, and possibly doing I Spy Part 3, and more interesting things, making movies. I'm the filmmaker, I love movies. Have a happy new year, thank you for watching.